Thanks for stopping by, guys, and welcome back to a update. Essentially, is what this is. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I've really been needing to do one of these. So, a few things I really need to talk about. I've got a list of just shit I need to talk about. Is one of the big ones. One of the first ones is the hiatus. So, for those who may be new to the channel or you just forget what that was about, a decent time ago, I actually said I was basically putting the channel on hiatus with a few goals in mind. One of the big ones was to pretty much improve the channel and just fix a bunch of things. Was one of the big ones. One of them was just give me time to try different things, even with the channel itself and outside the channel. Just experiment, have time to myself to try things, because at the time, a lot of what was going on was pretty much work, sleep, or YouTube. And it was pretty much I needed a break to just do whatever I felt like at any given point, pretty much. So I still consider the hiatus to be active, even though I have been uploading videos. Some people might be confused about that. A lot of the videos I've been uploading have just been experiments, just changes in editing styles, changes in just this, that, or the other, and I just wanted to see how well they go over. I kind of in recent have been actually uploading videos traditionally, in the sense of trying to get them up regularly or semi-regularly, but I still consider the hiatus to be active. I don't know if that actually still makes it hiatus, but I don't really care. So, going down the list of things, the vote results, the last kind of update, the welcome to the channel video, I did a poll to see what you guys wanted to see with the channel, what you guys like to see go on with the channel. And I actually have the results here for those who might not have seen it. I should also note, if you do want to still vote, you can. I check on it semi-regularly just to see what people are wanting to see. So if your vote changes or you just want to vote even though it's an older video, be my guest. I usually just check on it anyway. So the first one was, I think it was, what kind of games do you like to see? And unsurprisingly, building was the top at 9. Then you had just random games, which was second. It had 4 votes. First person shooters with 3 votes. Horror games with 1 vote. And then story rich games with 1 vote. And the building, I'm not really surprised. I've been doing a lot of scrap mechanic. I started doing Stormworks. I stopped with Stormworks because of a recent update that pretty much broke a lot of the things I was working on at the time. And worrying that if I do try and rebuild something, that the game's going to just update and break it again is a concern. That, and I'm also kind of just annoyed because I had a lot of different projects going on in Stormworks that were made useless by that update. Scrap Mechanic, the recent Spud Gun update really caught my interest. I made a lot of tanks, a lot of vehicles, just a lot of concepts. And I'm honestly already running dry with ideas. Like, some of the things I haven't shown in videos, I've been working on, like armor penetrating missiles, bomb prototypes, and stuff like that. But they really haven't been very successful. And most of everything I wanted to do with the Spud Guns I've pretty much done. So there's that. Random games, I'm thinking itch.io games. I've been trying to play a few of those, but as you'll see, I have a bit of conflicting interest there. First person shooters. I've been playing Far Cry and Squad, and people don't really watch them, surprisingly. Like, despite it being third on the list, it's one of my least viewed categories on my channel. So I'm a tad bit confused. And horror being one of the lowest on the list is one of my most watched type of videos. Anyway, going on, nonlinear series. I said, what was it? What types of series would you like to see? Nonlinear series came in first, total of 5 votes. Linear series with 3 votes, and then one-offs with 0 votes. People don't like one-offs apparently on my channel. And I asked how long for videos. People said, what was it? 10 to 20 minutes, which was my medium length videos, for 7 votes. 10 minutes or less, so shorter videos, was 2 votes. And long videos, which was 20 minutes or more, got 0 votes. And that was one of the things, one thing that perplexed me there was random video or random games got 4 votes, but one-offs got 0. So the first thing that comes to mind with that is play random games and have like mini series. So like 3 or 4 episodes of that game. Just maybe, I don't know, building games. I can't really think of many building games that could be done with that. Anyway, just talking about the vote results and some of my ideas with it. I don't know. I'll try and work on that. If you have any suggestions of games you think would go good with those results, or you just like to see, let me know. What's going on? I talked about a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes. Like I said before, the big purpose of the hiatus was pretty much to fix the channel, fix a lot of problems with the channel, and just listing things off, like the new logos, the new intro, the new outro, the new thumbnail format. Well, not really new, it's pretty much the old one with the new logo in its place of the old one. I've completely redone my recording setup. There was a recent video which I actually lost my audio. The audio from this mic went and just didn't even... It sounded like I was down a 10-mile tunnel screaming from one end. That's what it sounded like. So I didn't want to use the audio. That's why there was no audio in that video. And I really liked the game and I didn't want to waste the game. So I just did a no commentary video on it, just to see what happened. So far no one's watched it and I'm not surprised. So there's that. What was it? Some other changes. I've experimented with different editing styles, all kinds of different things. I can't even think of half of them. Like, right now I'm using actually my old webcam. The DSLR I was using for a short time had a lot of issues with compatibility, frame rate, stuttering. Just, it had better audio, better video quality as a whole, but it was so unreliable at times I just couldn't use it. And when I said earlier I completely redone my recording setup, like now I have full control over audio, and not full control, a whole lot more than I did, and a lot more control over my webcam, like I can move it. And speaking of webcam, you might have noticed in a lot of my most recent videos I haven't been using webcam because of how I'm now editing, recording. Webcam actually adds quite a bit of complexity to some of my videos, and for some of my videos it's just not really warranted. For like Scrap Mechanic, having a webcam does little to improve the quality of the video. Maybe a funny gag here and there, but that's really it. Horror games, yeah, it's kind of necessary, and some of the one-offs or spin-off games, little things, I kind of want to do it just for the first reaction that's there. But for constant series like Scrap Mechanic, it's not really necessary, especially when I'm just showing off creations. I know some people, and not naming names, I can think of a few, that go over the top to incorporate like webcams, like, oh my god, freak out at just stupid stuff just to have an excuse to put a webcam in videos. I don't think it always adds to the video, I guess. Like, horror games, yeah, of course. Some of the little, like, shorter games, I might as well, because if something happens, I have the webcam footage. Things like Scrap Mechanic, the stupid stuff that happens, yeah, I might get a good reaction, but it's really not worth the effort for one little gag, as well as just having it linger in the corner for a video where it really doesn't make sense other than maybe that one laugh. It's not worth it. Anyway, I went a really long tangent on webcams. Also, I'm trying not to cuss as much. I probably cuss. I know I cuss a lot, and I'm trying not to cuss as much. One, because I've watched some of my videos back and went, holy smokes, I really go at it sometimes. So I'm trying to dial that back a little bit. Okay, trying to get back to my list because I'm going off tangents and I really need to get back on track here. Something else. Oh, I said before that I was still in the hiatus. And one of the big reasons for that is, even though I've done a lot of improving, there are still a lot of things that aren't perfect. Or it's not really, I don't expect them to be perfect, but there's a lot of things I just can't do right now. I've just started doing 1080p recordings, which hopefully will improve the quality. I've only done one video, which was that one no commentary video that nobody watched. So I haven't really had a chance to put it through its paces. So expect more 1080p videos. For the longest time, I've just been doing 720p, which has worked and it's been fine, but I do want to improve the quality slightly. As well as right now, I don't have the capacity to stream because of how I've done everything with my microphones to make video quality a bit better. I've kind of hindered my ability to stream. So I know a fix, I just haven't had a chance to implement it, try it out, and see how well it's worked. Right now, streaming is something I still need to work on. That's part of the reason I'm still on a hiatus. I need to redo my Patreon. Even though no one really cares about my Patreon, I still want to update it and keep it up to date, redo it. That's one of my to-do list things. A few other odds and ends. And overall, just general improvements to the channel I'm trying to make. So, I was trying to think of another poll I could put to... My English is failing. Another poll, or I guess say vote, I could have put it at the end of this video. But I forgot what it was. So unfortunately, I'm not going to put one. I kind of want to do that though. At the end of each kind of update video, have a small poll or small vote that you guys can do to influence the channel from that point forward. What do you guys think about that? Is that something you'd like to have in maybe not just updates, but certain videos where you could actively vote on things, like vote on the next episode or vote on the future of the series? Say you don't like a series and you'd rather not see it, so you can vote against it being around. I don't know, but I guess that's kind of half the point of the like and dislike button, isn't it? Anyway, so I really don't know if I have anything else to talk about. So the channel is still on the hiatus. I'm still trying to fix things, still trying to improve things. Some games you'll see more of. Scrap Mechanic I'm trying to do more of. And honestly, right now, I'm trying to do a lot more of itch.io games just because they're free, they're easy to do, and they allow for content. Maybe once I get out of the hiatus, I might try and do more dedicated, like, series, more structured and solid series. Right now, it's not my biggest priority. I don't know what else to talk about. I think I've been rambling way too much, so I'm going to try and end this video here. If you did enjoy this little update, please let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments as well. But I am going to end it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Until next time, peace.